Hello! Look at these production values. There's music. There's a splash screen. Wow! Summer Game Fest. And the current splash screen has Jeff's face prominently displayed. And I was just like, that's the thing I edit out of my reactions to his products, because that's what they are. So, I don't need to show him. Everyone knows it's his thing. Anyway, I don't really know what to expect. I know there's Street Fighter VI and Fatal Fury City of the Wolves stuff happening today. That is all I really know. I have not been paying too much attention to the hype machine. There's been some accidental leaks of stuff. There's been some speculation. There's been some confirmed no-shows. Kingdom Hearts fans, I'm sorry. That's already been confirmed. Nintendo fans should also, I'm sorry. You probably won't get anything specifically from Nintendo here unless Jeff is lying. But we've got 2 hours of shenanigans before Day of the Devs, and then we'll have the Devolver digital reaction after that. And that may not happen if they don't show anything that I'm really enthusiastic about. I want Neva. I want to see what this game plays like. We've got a really good impression of what it's about, what the story's going to be, and we've seen a few screenshots, but I don't really know how it plays, and that's what I'm most excited about of the entire indie sphere, and arguably anything else, is what is Nomada Studio doing with Neva. So we'll have that at the very end for Friday's reactions to Summer Game Conference time. That's how much I don't really want to promote Keeley, is I'm deliberately coming up with my own name for what's going on. Anyway, this is recorded well ahead of things starting, but by the time we actually move to the next scene, it's like time doesn't exist. Alright, here we go. This is a Sony branded Lego game. I had heard a rumor that they're doing a Lego Horizon game. And Gorilla being there pretty much confirms that. This is such a strange decision. I mean, the Lego games have been popular. Don't get me wrong, but this just seems like Sony doesn't know how else to fill the year, so let's have a Lego-based Horizon game. It seems very weird. But it definitely looks like it's falling in line with other franchise-based Lego games. The game looks perfectly fine. It just seems weird. It's a very weird call. Very weird call to me. And it's coming to Switch. What the actual hell? Okay. Is that the plan for multi-plat for Sony as well. We're gonna start moving our franchises off of the PlayStation. I am perplexed. This is also coming to the Switch. Weird. Oh, they actually put Neva here. Okay. Well, this just accelerated from a whole lot of things I wasn't caring about to the most important thing to me on the planet. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Alright, so we actually get to see a little bit of the combat, which is gorgeously animated as expected. Incredible looking game. So it looks like you have adopted the mother wolf into you to help you fight, which is sick. So this year, that is some wild shit to see Night Slashers OG in a Samsung Gaming Hub commercial. Street Fighter 6. An animation. Terry Bogard? No fucking way. We're having Capcom versus SNK shit happen. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? Elena? Are you fucking shitting me? Terry and Mai are joining Street Fighter 6? That's M. Bison. Okay. Wow, what a way to just announce Season 2. Holy fucking shit, I was not ready for Terry and Mai to be playable in this game. Wow, what a Season 2 that is. What the actual hell? Alright, here's our Fatal Fury news. If they throw Capcom characters into this, I will lose my mind. How many reveals are we going to get in this? Be Jenny. Hell yeah. Ooh, a new character. Mini games, fun. Okay. Wow, everything's getting a retro beat 'em up. I tell you what, Shredder's Revenge just launched this renaissance of licensed beat-em-ups. Yeah, they did. This one looks respectable, but I am not a Power Rangers fan, so I just don't think I'm gonna really be all that compelled to do it, unless it just reviews extremely well. I'm glad they're not just directly ripping off Shredder's Revenge, and they're doing kind of their own thing with some of the levels. Oh, this is a sad game. This game is interesting. I don't really know what to think of it. I like the art style. I think I was into it more before it got a little supernatural, oddly enough. But it looks good. Slitherhead unfortunately had his trailer leaked. By mistake. By the team. I guess they accidentally posted on Twitter a little while ago. But this is a higher quality video than the one I saw. This game looks very promising. Unlike Silent Hill 2 Remake. Sorry, I can't help it. There was an interview I read about Silent Hill 2 Remake, and it almost made me write something else about how I feel about the game, but I decided that I've done enough. This game looks like Tchia if it was a horror game, where you seemingly could just jump around into various bodies of people and take on them as your character, I guess. And it has kind of messed up platforming, which you kind of saw, where you could jump off of a fire escape and then just transfer to another body, while that one that you jumped out of finishes the leap into a bad place. But the combat looks pretty fun. It's definitely not as perhaps, what's the word I'm looking for? Budget enriched? As a couple other games, but you know what? That's okay. I think I am way more into this aesthetic than what I've seen out of most of the other horror-based stuff that I've seen in the last 2 days of conferences. And I think that is a really cool trick that they do. Lost a hand? Well, how about you just reattach it with your blood? Yeah, I am very curious about how this game works, and I'm definitely interested in it. Grand Toad Auto?
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called King of England. It's because I'm good at what I do. Real
Oh, it's actually beans, not toads. For a minute, I thought this was a brand new James Pond game. But no, it's just a silly looking game. That's throwing Saints Row vibes really hard. This is silly, but I think it's silly in a good way.
They made me who I am.
I think this is what this genre needs more of, is just silliness like this. Alright, so this is from the game makers who developed Haven and Fury. It's a survival climbing game, which there has been a couple of these in the last year and a half. Don't Not had something. Not quite like this. This definitely looks a lot more technical. It's almost like QWOP. The way the limbs are working out here. I don't think punching the mountain is going to help you climb the mountain. But I am glad to see it might have a little bit more going on than just climbing. It's visually stunning, which is not too surprising given the devs. But it really is QWOP. Done more seriously. Cairn. That's a good name for a climbing game. Cool. Annapurna. What are you showing? Oh, really?
I'm not meant to be here.
Oh, really now?
I'm meant to be in your home.
A game I might actually be able to play before I have it spoiled.
I'm not here in the middle of the woods. I'm at a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening. And I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard. They just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. Once that's done, I'll usually check in with Pateron, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. When all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on the bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, this is a very intriguing looking game. Okay, I'm into this. This is a cool concept. Yeah, I've seen like the ability to pre-order this game, but I haven't seen a hide or hair of what this game is. So this would be nice to actually see footage of it.
They call themselves the Sahib. 9 among
This could be a really cool game. A really cool game.
Give us some more ammo.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap. You don't belong here. You're wrong.
I am very much down with the ability of soul projection. An interesting concept of that seems to be quite a common theme in this particular Summer Games Fest. I'm into this. I'm cool with this concept. I don't know if I'm like convinced I want to buy it right this second, but it looks really neat. Hey, it's Monster Hunter Stories.
I have something that I want to protect.
I'll steal your heart. Adventure Star.
I suspect that Capcom is probably not doing their own thing if they just completely threw out a whole bunch of Street Fighter 6 news and this got a commercial in Summer Games Fest.
What's up, gamers?
Huh. Enter Sloth on stage.
They just let us be on this stage, like no chaperone.
So either we're getting an Among Us announcement or they are going to actually move forward with what they plan to do.
Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Our Slump, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we
So
would
is Enter Sloth.
and are less popular among the days.
Yeah, they're using all of the success that they've had to help other indie devs. That's amazing. That is amazing news.
And then we all get to play them.
How
Which is a real
cool.
plan. I really want to.
This is the type of thing the industry really needs too.
For a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Ian from Shape Shop. You may already
Oh,
be
this has
playing
got a
our
strong
first
design.
game, Mars First Logistics.
Visually, not looking like a type of game I'd be interested in. Oh, they took over Battle. Whoa. So this is like a successor to Battleship Brigade? Sick. This also looks nice.
We're Midnight Munches. We just released the demo for One Button Bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of
Cool.
bosses to beat.
I don't know, that's the type of game I'm into. Definitely not really into space shooters, but it looks nice.
Where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos.
Nice.
distill a new dose of
I'm
recipes,
glad to see this
and
team still
reunite
going.
with strange loved ones
I
for
need to
one
get
last
Thirsty
meal.
Suitors.
Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
As the official.
Alright, we're getting Sonic news. As expected, because it got leaked. So yeah, I haven't really been into a Sonic game since Sonic Mania. But Generations is supposedly the best 3D game since the adventure games. And arguably even better than those. And this one's got added content. It looks really nice. Can they not mess up the remake this time? They kind of dropped the ball with colors, it sounded like to me. But I can be hopeful. And yes, you can get lore. You can get lore if you pre-order now. This has a great animated trailer. I'm pretty concerned that it's going to be something I don't even want to play. But it was a very eye-catching trailer. So I'll at least leave this part in. We'll see if the game is actually something I want to play, or if it's more likely a hero shooter or multiplayer game of some kind. I mean, if the game actually looked this good, that would be amazing. I suspect it's not, though. And we're not getting any gameplay. Maybe we are.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as...
Is this a MOBA? This looks very MOBA.
Really want to bring the
No, it's an RTS game. Okay. RTS is not really my thing either. Oh! The game, I can never remember what the name of it is. We're actually getting a release date. I thought this would be a Microsoft show, but apparently they moved it here. I'm definitely intrigued by this game, and it's very interesting take on mechanics, where it has strategy elements on top of the action. July. Wow, I didn't expect it next month. Okay. And this is the new Hyper Light, whatever they're calling it. Looks fantastic. I never got around to playing Hyper Light Drifter, or Solar Ash for that matter. Hyper Light Breaker, that's right. Alright. Sorry. I was typing something.
There's too many of them.
This certainly looks more organic, so to speak. Like, the thing that I've observed about Monster Hunter, and this could be inaccurate, I've only played demos since Try back on the Wii. But it seems like when you play Monster Hunter, you kind of get set into, like, how things are when you enter an area. And this kind of seems more like a set piece that has like the potential of things going differently. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. And then it leads you to this. But yeah, this definitely has a lot more like chaotic feeling to it than what I've observed in Monster Hunter games in the past, especially with like the monsters fighting each other a lot more. And the hunter's a bigger part of this as a whole. Like, they have a voice that I think is great. I don't know. If there's a demo, I will probably try it out and see if it feels like it's something I'm more interested in. So this will be a nice refresher so I can remember what it is. They felt this was a good enough game to end the entire Summer Games Fest on. Okay, you got wall running. It's got atmosphere. It looks like the fighting just flows really well. This might be more my speed, because this is not so much like a hardcore Dark Souls game. I could be into it. The animation looks really good. Yeah, I could see why people are pretty hype about it. It looks fantastic.
That looks so good.
I don't know if it's the game I'm into, but at least it looks fantastic. Like the way that they were dodging, that's really solid. Alright, well, that was the last thing. Alright, well, about 10 minutes after it was supposed to start, another 5 minutes to go until Volvy's 15th birthday party, aka the Devolver Direct presentation. Devolver Digital, the only time where the M rating applies to the actual content of the entire Direct.
Crush House is crushing it as the country's #1 reality show, and things are heating up this week. The insatiable fans.
Alright, this is the Crush House. I saw something about this on Devolver's YouTube channel while I was waiting for this to start.
Sees the tension between Priscilla and B finally boil over into an explosive confrontation, into a steamy moment by the pool.
Looks like it's kind of a relationship building type of game.
As Io brings the cast together with a bopping
I'm not really sure if you develop the house or how much control you have over characters.
Tune in Wednesday for the real fireworks when Charlie and Milo, Ear and Alex sneak off for a little moment of self-reflection, for a little romantic time in the garden, for a wild fist fight, and by the end of the week, crowd favorite Emil, Priscilla, finally lets all their love and a little lust run free. Finally takes matters into their
But it
own
definitely
hands.
seems like a game where you have some control over interactions between people. demo would probably be helpful, because I didn't really get what the game's actually about. Alright, new game number 2. Oh, it's the designer of Dead Cells. Interesting. Ooh, it's an overhead beat 'em up. Interesting. Okay, this is kind of sick. It does have roguelike stuff, so I can't say I'm going to immediately love it as much as I might if it didn't. Okay, cool looking game. So we have a new Heart Machine game, which they did a little teaser of. Heart Machine plus Devolver. I mean, that's truly like a match made in heaven in a lot of ways. And it looks to be a type of game I would really, really be into. Super rad animation. Combat is fluid, looks like. Possessors. Alright, well, throw that on the pile of awesome looking Devolver games. Seriously though, what a combo. I'm surprised they haven't worked together sooner. Okay, we're finally done. Possessor was the big thing for Devolver this year. It looks fantastic. I'm very excited about it. So tomorrow will be Wholesome Direct, the Latin American Showcase, and the Women-focused Summer Game Fest, something like that. We'll do all those together, and then whenever Nintendo has their Direct, we'll react to it. And then I'll write up about Microsoft, because I don't really want to give them any extra publicity on my YouTube channel. Okay, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.